Welcome to the Mike and You podcast. This is your boy, the Mike 816 on Twitter. Hit me up. I'm with my main man.
I am UNKC. What it do?
Another social distancing episode.
Yeah, we almost at the end of that, thank God. But hopefully we'll get back to normal really soon. But you never know with the way this stuff is going.
It'll never be normal again. But
yeah, it'll be a new normal.
This is gonna be a part 1 of a 2 episode. How about that?
Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. I like the idea of it, man.
We're gonna do.
Look, with us not having sports like we used to right now, we got to find something to talk about, right? So
what we're gonna do is the NFC side of the schedule, because the Mike kind of dislike the NFC, so he always put the worst first.
Oh my goodness. How you not like the NFC anymore? You know your boy's in the NFC now. Well, not your real boy, but your boy.
Both of my real boys in NFC, baby. Mitchell
The
Trubisky.
real Bill O'Brien.
That's it. Podcast. This episode is over.
My goodness.
But you're breaking up. See, that's what happens when you be out in the country. You break up a lot.
Yeah, I can admit that.
But anyway, thanks for the phone calls for the people who called. We'll get that at the end of the show. Leave y'all with some good taste in your mouth. Because I know the phone calls probably about AFC and NFC. So we're going to hold the phone calls till the last segment of the show. So we're going to start off with the NFC West. Is that okay? Well, before we start, there was a Bleacher Report prediction the week before the schedule was out. Then there was a USA Today schedule that happened the week after it was out. So I'm going to read you both of theirs, and we're going to go over or under. Is that cool?
Yes, sir. That's exactly what we're going to do. I'm ready.
All right. We're going to go with the NFC West first. Is that cool?
Sounds good to me.
Let's go NFC East, the weak one. You ready?
NFC East, I got you.
All right. Bleacher Report had the Cowboys 11-5, Giants 5-11, Redskins 5-11, Eagles 10-6. USA Today had the NFC East, Cowboys winning as well, 10-6, Eagles 9-7, Redskins 5-11, and Giants 2-4.
All right, so let me preface this with this. I started out going with USA Today, and then you told me you read Bleacher Report, so I'm a little stuck between both of them. But most of my stuff, I didn't change them all. But so which one you want to start with?
Let's just start with basically both of them kind of got the Giants at the end. So
okay.
Is the Giants going to finish 5-11 from Bleacher Report, or is the USA Today one more accurate, 2-14?
I got a USA Today on that one because they got many issues with the team right now. They got a new they got new coaching staff, new head coach who has never been a head coach, hasn't even been he's a special teams coordinator, but you could come in and do great things, but if we look at Bill Belichick's history of coaching, of his coaching tree, most of them aren't ready to coach full time, in the leagues. But they also got the COVID-19 challenge situation, new coaching staff, new system, new verbiage, and they don't have any dynamic receivers. I don't think any of their receivers cracked 800 yards last season, and they didn't draft anybody. So
now, what's the face is kind of good. Shepard, he's kind of good.
Yeah, but he didn't crack 800 yards last year.
Now you got an 800-year-old Eli Manning, then a rookie that had that coach they had. Pat Shermer. They didn't know what they was doing. So
I agree with that, but
but
let's
Shepard,
be real.
but let's
Go
be
ahead.
real. Shepard put up a little bit better numbers when Eli was just horrible that whole season before.
No doubt. I actually believe in Shepard. But when I look back at last year's production with Daniel Jones, I mean I'm just seeing that is not great. Is it Daniel Jones that was the issue? Is it the coaching staff? I don't know.
Okay, just Joe Judge. I'm not believing in him as a head coach. You know, he was a receiver coach basically in New England, and a little bit deal with the special teams. So I'm leaning towards. Actually, I'm in the middle of both of them, like 3 and whatever, 13, 4,
3-13 sounds good,
or
but
4 and 12.
I'm closer to the 2 win.
I think they can get more than 2 wins.
All
All
right.
right, let's go. Interesting enough, they both got Washington 5-11, both of them, Bleacher Report and USA Today. What are your thoughts? And they got Ron Rivera coming in as the head coach.
Ron Rivera is a defensive guy. They chose a defensive guy with their first pick in the draft this season, and he was great. A defensive guy. I think he could be one of those focal points of the defense. But if we look at it, we talking about rookie, basically a rookie. He in his second year, but no, he's in his second year, but I'm sorry, I got the kids in here. One of the kids in here with me, but he's in his second year, but the offensive coordinator that he has, whose name goes on, Scott Turner. Scott Turner this is his first year offensive coordinator. So it's like, not only is it a new coaching system, but it's a new coach. Like, he doesn't know how to do this. He might have been around the game a long time, but this is his first time coordinating. So I think, what was the records again?
They both had them 5-11. I think they probably go 6-10.
I got 4-12.
All right, let's go to the Eagles. Bleacher Report got them 10-6, which is one behind the Cowboys, and USA Today got them 9-7, which is one game behind the Cowboys. So I think actually they almost even. I say 9-7, but they need to go 10-6 to secure. I know Scott Peter. I said Scott. What's his name? Doug Peterson.
Yeah,
Scott Peterson is the guy that killed his wife and got out of fan mail. Lori,
yeah.
But I think they'll go 9-7, but they need to go 10-6. I know it's a 1-win differential for Doug Peterson not to be on the hot seat, even though I know he just won a Super Bowl. But you know how Philly fans get.
I believe that they go 9-7 or 10-6. I actually have them. I don't think they got as strong as they think they did, but I do think they got stronger. I think they just drafted a guy that could take over for Wentz in case he goes out, which is a huge possibility. Jalen Hurts. And then they also got a couple of receivers in the draft. And then they signed Darius Slay. So they hit on some needs. I think they still have work to do, and they should have had a better free agent class. But, it is what it is. I think they could I think they can make it to 10-6, but my official.
All right, you're breaking up again. Can you hear me?
My bad. I can hear you.
All right. We gotta go Cowboys 11-5 in the Bleacher Report prediction, and 10-6 in the USA Today prediction. So both of them got the Cowboys winning the NFC East. I got them going 11-5.
I have them going 9-7, 8-8.
No, 11-5.
I got 9-7, 8-8, or 8-8 because.
Oh, my bad. I thought you thought I was saying now. My bad.
Nah, that's just me. I got 9-7 or 8-8.
That's what
I
likely
think.
there you go.
Yeah, because I think they take a step back because it's a new system. Dak Prescott's trying to get paid. He's not getting paid. That's why, I mean, and so he's not going to, I doubt he'll be at camp if they even have a camp because of COVID-19. Um, I just believe they took a step back. So, I mean, I got Tennessee. I mean, I don't even know what I just said.
Cowboys. You said nine and
Cowboys, yeah, I
seven,
think,
8-8.
yeah, yeah,
All right,
9-7.
all right. Before we go to the NFC North, I need to get your thoughts on that stupidity that you sent me via text message yesterday
Okay,
about the NFL uh, basically giving teams incentive to hire black people.
basically, and like giving them draft incentive to hire minority coaches. And I think it's BS. I think it's. I mean, like I want to give them credit for thinking of an idea of how to get minorities hired more. But the way you do that is to stop hiring people like that will not give minorities chances. Stop letting people that own teams into your league because God knows we all know that it'll probably be 2 expansion teams here coming soon. Why don't you hire some more minority owners?
Yeah, not just position salary guys, but owners. Uh,
Yeah, I mean this isn't affirmative action. This isn't none of that stuff.
one thing
But
one thing I do applaud Pittsburgh is the Rooney family. You know, they started this, and shout out to the Rooney family for even making the NFL do this in the first place. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
And honestly, I think there was only 2 owners, God rest both of their souls, was the Rooney family and Lamar Hunt. I think those was the 2 that was genuine. You know, I know about Lamar because I live here in Kansas City, so I knew Lamar got to know his football players' families, and actually you hear all the stories how Lamar come to them after a game, not just to talk about the game, but to see how they doing. You know, see how their family doing, how their parents doing. You know what I mean? That genuine love. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And
Lamar was infamous for that.
yeah, and I think the Rooney family, even though I don't have any Pittsburgh tie, I believe that the Rooney family is like that because they the ones that. Why you think they call it the Rooney Rule? To make sure you hire
You're right.
somebody black. And
Right.
with the horrible decisions that Mike Tomlin been making lately for the last 2-3 years, he still got his job, and they ain't even budging to fire him.
I mean, they don't fire coaches, so yeah. I mean,
But I'm
I
just
agree
saying.
with you on that.
So them guys, I think the NFL, and in my opinion only, I think they told on themselves how they black and ball Kaepernick. But let's move on.
No doubt.
NFC North. Bleacher Report got the Bears 6-10, Lions 5-11, Vikings 10-6, Packers 9-7. USA Today got the Packers 10-6, Vikings 9-7, Lions 7-9, and the Bears 3-13. So Bleacher Report got the Vikings winning the NFC North. The USA Today got the Packers. So we got to start off with the Bears. 6-10 on Bleacher Report and 3-13 on USA Today.
I got 5-11. Right down the middle.
I got 6-10.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think Trubisky's gonna do the 6-10, or do you think Nick Foles gonna do the 6-10?
If New England don't pull that trigger for Trubisky, I think Trubisky's gonna start, but soon I think Matthew Nagy gonna pull the plug too early on Trubisky, and I don't think Nick Foles gonna do the job.
I agree.
I think one bad series or one bad outing, Trubisky will be gone for the year, and that would save Matthew Nagy's job.
Well, only if Nick Foles does a good job, and I'm I'm not too confident in that either.
Because if he get hurt again, you got to throw Mitchell in there.
There you go.
You know.
Well, I mean, I'm not completely against Mitchell, but I definitely think there's something left to be desired. Matt Nagy needs to go back to what he did year one. That's what he needs to go back to. Whatever it was he did in year one, simplify the offense, fine. Because Trubisky thrived in that. So why can't you go back to that is the question I'm having. But
because he want to be like Andrew Walter Reed, throw all these
he can't.
complications. You know,
He can't.
and we both even say this, and you are Andrew Walter Reed fan, and we both say this on the show that sometimes just go simple, Andrew. We even say that sometimes.
Yeah, for Reed, yeah, absolutely.
But Matthew got to stop trying to be Andrew. Get an offensive coordinator, let them do their job.
I agree. I think that's a curse of his. It definitely is a curse of his.
All right, we gotta go to Lions 5-11 from Bleacher Report, which is okay. But we got USA Today drunk. They said 7-9, and I got them going 4-12.
I got 5-11. I don't. I think it's time they should have moved on from Matthew Stafford. I think they should have took the draft picks when the Miami Dolphins came calling for him last year. I mean, because at some point, I don't know for sure about this, but I don't think they've ever won a division with Stafford at the helm. You know, I don't think I'll be surprised if they did. I have to fact check myself, but they need help on a major level in this division. So I got 5-11.
All right, and I got 4-12. Let's go to the Vikings. Bleacher Report, they win in the division 10-6, and they second place in the USA Today one at 9-7. What do you have them? I have them 9-7.
I got 10-6. I mean, I think that they got rid of Xavier Rhodes and they got rid of a couple others. And I think
Diggs
is the guy I'm thinking of. So I mean, I think 10-6. I don't believe they make it to 12 wins. Not with Kirk Cousins. I mean, he is my favorite cousin, but I don't see 12 wins out of him.
Then we got the Packers on Bleacher Report 9-7, and on USA Today winning the division at 10-6. I got them going 10-6.
I got 9-7, man, because I don't think the only way they go if it's not 9-7, it's going to be 11-5. Only reason I say that is because Aaron Rodgers does not seem happy about this quarterback that they chose, and I think his name is Jalen Hurts. Love. Thank you.
Jalen Hurts is in Philly.
Thank you. We did just mention him, but I think he feels that as a slight that they think that they pushing him out too early. But basically, they're doing the same thing to him that they did to Brett Favre when he got there. But I think I'm trying to figure out how he's gonna take it. Will he take it as a challenge or will he just shut down? I don't know. So I got 9-7 officially.
All right, I got 10-6. Now I'm gonna let you flip on this one. NFC South or NFC West?
Let's go South.
All right, NFC South. Bleacher Report got Atlanta Falcons 7-9, Panthers 3-13, Saints 11-5, Buccaneers 11-5, and USA Today has Saints 12-4, Tampa Bay 10-6, Atlanta 9-7, and Carolina 3-13. So let's start off with both of them. They both got the Panthers at 3-13.
I got them 3-13 myself.
4-12.
You got 4-12? Why 4-12?
I just want to go.
I just
want to go against y'all three.
I mean, because they got to do everything. And then Matt Rule, if you look at his college years, it takes him about 3 years to build a program. So he's going to build it, and he's going to build it slow because I think he's got like a 7 or 8 year contract. So they got Brady in their same division. So build it slowly up until Brady leaves, and then you got a shot, right?
Well, you keep forgetting that Drew Brees still there.
Drew Brees out in 2 years too.
Who knows? Drew Brees might play for another 20.
Drew Brees gonna drop off before he played 3 years.
Off anytime
but
soon.
We'll see. I mean, that remains to be said. We didn't think Peyton Manning threw 54 TDs.
Let's save that argument. All right, we got the Falcons.
Okay.
The Bleacher Report got 7-9, and USA Today got them 9-7. I got them 7-9.
I got them 8-8.
Dan Quinn fired.
Look, man, they went on a 4-game winning streak at the end of the season, but one of those games was against the NFC 49. I mean, the 49ers. And then the other 3 were against non-playoff teams. I just don't see them. They didn't get enough. They didn't have enough to begin with. And I definitely consider Matt Ryan in the same vein as I consider Matthew Stafford. He just ain't the guy.
Yo, boy, Matt Ryan. Matty Ice got to the Super Bowl.
No.
At least he got to the Super Bowl.
Cam Newton got to the Super Bowl. He had a job right now. So
guys, the man trying to keep the black man down.
Okay.
I'm joking, everybody. I'm joking. You got to have a little fun in this. Let's go to the Saints since we was arguing about the Saints. 11-5 on Bleacher Report and 12-4. No, let's go to the Bucks. I'm sorry. Tampa Bay 11-5 on Bleacher Report and 10-6 on USA Today. I got them 10-6.
I got and we going with the Tampa Bay Bucks.
I got 10-6.
The Bucks, I do 10-6 myself. I mean, I originally had them at 11-5, but it'll be more 10-6.
Yeah, I don't think Brady's older. If this was like, I don't see why everybody getting hyped on Brady. Brady's my guy. Thomas Edward Patrick Brady is my guy. That's my guy. But he is 43, I mean? So I'm not putting up.
I know what you mean.
I just don't think they're going to go 11-5, 12-4 like everybody think. If they make the playoffs as a wild card, that's a win this season for the Bucks. I got them 10-6. And they got a good defense, so they can push for the wild card spot.
Okay, all right. I mean, I definitely think they can push for the wild card spot. I think they have it over anybody else. But
and remember, folks, my boy is 43. He's like Father Time right now. All right, the Saints.
And he got a broken down tight end.
All right.
Hey, I'm right.
Through this phone, as they say in the old days, wrench. All right, 11-5 on Bleacher Report for the Saints and 12-4 on USA Today for the Saints. I got them 12-4 because they got Mr. Reliable that only get injured one game a season, but he still put up great numbers. Drew Brees, the underrated goat. That's the underrated goat.
I got them. You said 12-4. I got them actually 13-3. I think. Look, they got one of the best receivers in the league, and his name is escaping me right now. I see him.
It's me, Michael Thomas.
Thank you. Okay, I got Mike. I mean, you got Michael Thomas. Then you got Emmanuel Sanders. They just signed Emmanuel Sanders.
Yeah, you still got Kamari in the backfield.
And it's still, thank you. All those weapons. And if Drew Brees can stay healthy this season.
But they all.
Cook. Jared Cook. I forgot about Jared Cook.
Never mind. I was thinking about Jimmy Graham. But But
Yeah, they got Jared
then they
Cook.
got
And so,
Taysom Hill, whatever his name is. He played all the positions.
right. Also, they got your boy,
Oh,
Jameis
your boy
Winston. They
that
signed him.
steals whatever seafood.
That's your boy
Outside,
stealing crab legs. And I think that's a good spot. I mean, that's a good place for him to hopefully learn how to be a professional. But and he'll take those shots down the field whether he got them or not. So Drew Brees is better
I
than
think
Taysom Hill.
outside of the AFC West, NFC South probably got the best wide receivers in the league combined.
I agree.
So let's go to the NFC West, the last NFC. All right, we got Bleacher Report got NFC West, Cardinals 6-10, Rams 7-9, Seahawks 11-5, 49ers 12-4. USA Today got the Niners 12-4, Seahawks 9-7, Cardinals 7-9, Rams 6-10. All right, we're gonna start with the Cardinals. NFC West. Okay. Bleacher Report got them 6-10. USA Today got the Cardinals 7-9. What do you have them? The Mike have them 5-11.
Whoa, I got him 8-8.
What?
Why you got him so low?
Because I just got them low.
Well, look, man, I believe Kyler Murray is on his way to being something. I saw flashes in him last season. Now he's got DeAndre Hopkins. He's like Steve Keim swindled Bill O'Brien out of getting DeAndre Hopkins. You know what? DeAndre Hopkins, Bill O'Brien just a fool. Your boy is just a fool. He didn't get swindled. He just got took. Just a stupid move. And DeAndre Hopkins, Larry Fitzgerald, Christian Kirk, and then you got Andy Isabella and one other guy they picked up last season just to round out the receiving core. I think Kyler Murray got as much weapons as he could ask for. So this season, I hope to see it work out for him. So I got 8-8 at least.
The Mike knows is Captain Kirk and his favorite cousin, Kirk Cousins. And the only Bella that Mike knows is Lady Annabella, Lady A in the country music world, baby. So they imitate all the great people that Mike know. That's why they go at 5-11. How about that?
Okay.
Now we got the Rams 7-9 from Bleacher Report, and we got the Rams on USA Today 6-10. The Mike got them 8-8.
Same
Say
here.
what?
Same here. I want to say 9-7 because they got the talent, but I just don't see it, man. I don't see it. I like Sean McVay, but
the thing is,
but I can't get over it.
It's their offense taking a backward step, not the defense. In my opinion,
I agree.
But you got to have Aaron Donald upset, frustrated because you're not scoring points anymore for real. McVay got to rethink how he got to do this offense. And your boy Jalen Ramsey. I don't know why I'm about to say Patrick Ramsey, but Jalen Ramsey was gonna. He started losing. He gonna get frustrated.
Yeah. And then
they let Talib walk, and they let LaMarcus Jordan go the year before to the Raiders. So
didn't they trade
something
Talib?
like that? They still let him go.
They traded his rights to Miami, and I think Miami just got a draft pick out of it and dropped him or something like that. But anyway, go ahead.
So I think they have to work on. Then they got rid of Brandon Cooks. So
right.
We're gonna see, can Cooper Cup, whatever, stay healthy. Well, this quarantine got everybody isolated, and the Mike brain just sizzling, baby. But can he stay healthy a whole season? You know what I mean? And
we'll see.
And I forgot that other wide receiver they had. I want to say Austin.
I
What's the other
don't
wide
know.
receiver on the side of Brandon Cooks? But anyway, can they stay healthy on the offensive side? They got rid of Todd Gurley, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and I don't think
Yep,
they signed CJ Big Mac Anderson back.
they
So
didn't.
it's up for grabs. All right, let's go to the Seattle Supersonics. I was looking at the Michael Jordan Last Dance, man. Hey, let's go to the Seattle
Yeah,
Seahawks.
same here.
Seattle Seahawks. Okay. Bleacher Report got them 11-5. USA Today got the Seahawks 9-7. The Mike got them at 10-6.
I got them 11-5.
Say what?
I'm a huge fan of Russell Wilson. That's number one. Number two, DK Metcalf DK Metcalf, his first season showed me a lot. And it makes me give him confidence for next season because I didn't have the confidence last season, and he showed me some stuff. So, and I think the defense should take a step forward. Not sure if they will, but I have enough confidence in the defensive staff, coaching staff, in order to do that.
I'm a big fan of Sierras.
Okay. That I don't know what that got to do with the Seattle
Her
Seahawks, but
husband is
okay.
Russell Wilson. So I got confidence in
Yeah, but they ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Russell Wilson. That's why they go at 10-6,
Okay.
baby. You heard it here first. That might.
I got 11-5 winning
I
the
like,
division.
their number one guy, wide receiver Lockett. He really impressed me. He really stepped up, something that Juju didn't do last year.
No doubt. No doubt.
And
Hold
hopefully
on.
they can get both of their running back, Carson, I forgot the other guy name, healthy again and have a two-headed monster. That would help out Russ. Yeah, and that would help out Russell a lot, give him more time because he can play action and get, I wonder who they're going to get as tight end because I know Jimmy Graham might still going to be there. Now, Jim Graham was in.
Yeah, he ain't there.
So.
I didn't know they signed. I didn't know Aaron Curry is in the defensive linebacker, like a defensive assistant. I didn't realize that.
The only care we care about is Steph Curry, baby, because we shoot threes all day. Hey, but to be honest with you, will they resign Clowney or Clowney still gonna go elsewhere?
I think he's gonna go elsewhere. I really believe he's gonna end up being picked up by somebody from the scrap heap. And I don't know why. I actually like Clowney. I don't know. I don't think he has a specialty. I don't think he's great at everything. I don't think he's great at everything. I think he's good at a lot of things. And I think he's well-rounded. He just doesn't he's not a sack master or he's not a run stuffer. So I think he just, he dabbles in both. And
is he
shoot, let him get to a certain point in the season. Shoot, my team should pick him up.
Is he
for the right price?
Let me ask you this: is he a product of his teammates? Meaning, he benefited more because of his teammates around him.
I don't believe that because I'm not a huge fan of J.J. Watt. I think the first 2-3 years he was good. He was great, actually, amazing. And then after that, we've seen injury. He's got flashes, but in the big games, he doesn't show up. Same as any other person that says a lot of people don't show up. He doesn't show up in big games. Playoffs is the thing I'm saying. So Clowney, he's always around the ball. He's just not the big sack numbers guy or run stuffer like that. So I think it's tough to label him, and that's what people want to do. So.
All right, and we're going to end the NFC with the reigning defending NFC champions, the 49ers. Bleacher Report got them 12-4, and USA Today got them 12-4. I got them 10-6. I just don't see them.
12. You got 12-4, and you got 10-6. I definitely have them lower than 12-4 for sure. I actually see them. Yeah, 10-6 is about right. 10-6 is right.
I think they how you say regress, pregress, whatever gress. They went backwards.
Yes, I agree.
And
I agree.
they went
As
back
much as they
and
moved backwards,
they went backwards on both sides of the ball. That's what hurts.
they went backwards in an effort to move forward, and I get that. But I don't think it. I don't know if it works. I don't know if it's going to work. Um, Especially with your boy Jimmy G at the helm. I just, I, I mean, after seeing that one play that he missed on Emmanuel Sanders, it's tough to get over that one in my opinion.
But
So
hopefully he can. Well, he has to. You know what I mean?
if you want to keep a job, yeah.
So, uh, I just don't like the moves they made offensively or defensively. Are they still a talented team? Yes, I think.
Absolutely.
I think the problem is going to be after this season coming up with all the salary issues and stuff, and they just brought it up a year earlier. I would have just waited, at least to almost to the trade deadline, to see where we was before I blew it up this year. That's just me.
Well, they were thinking about the cap, and they also were thinking about trying to move forward in a way that they could sustain the winning that they have in an effort to get back. And I get it, but then again, that that whole model to sustain that and everything doesn't really work. I think they probably should have franchise tagged DeForest Buckner, but they wanted the picks, so they got, they went to
The coach.
draft picks. Yeah, he went to the Colts, but I think he was a great compliment over to Nick Bosa. But Nick Bosa's a beast enough on his own, and he got D4. So, I mean, I got 10-6, man. I got Seattle winning that division.
I don't know who went in that division. I think Seattle might take it. It depends on what start that they go. If the Niners start off slow, Seattle gonna take it. If the Niners start off fast, Niners gonna take it. That's just me.
I got Seattle.
So I'm iffy on that division. So you gotta hold on before we go there. So let me ask you this: even though you just said it, who wins the NFC West in your mind?
Seattle.
NFC North. I got Green Bay. Minnesota needs to win it for Mike. Minnesota needs to win it for Mike Zimmer's job, but Green Bay gonna win it.
I just look at Green Bay from last year. I just see them. They were posers last season.
So you got Green Bay?
They were posers last season. I want to pick Minnesota, but I just don't know the whole team. So yeah, I'm gonna pick Green Bay.
All right, who NFC South? I got the Saints.
I got Saints.
There you go. Copy and the mic. Yeah. NFC East. I got the Cowboys this year.
I got Philly.
Huh? Of course you got Philly.
You hear me?
Do you have a 2-minute drill? Yeah, you got Philly.
I do.
Of course you got the mic, dude.
Go with it.
So on this, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So on this podcast, we stray away from things because this is a scapegoat to life. But that Ahmaud Arbery situation is horrible. It shouldn't have took that long to get people arrested. Just charge them or whatever. Do racism exist? Yes. Is only white people racist? No. Everybody racist. Well, not everybody racist, but Every race has racist people in their race. But in order to combat racism, we all have to stand up for each other. You know, the firm belief is right is right, wrong is wrong. Are we all going to agree on politics? No. And that's fine. We all can agree to disagree. Are we all going to like certain people? No. And that's fine. It takes a lot to dislike somebody for the right reason. And do not edit this part out. Intern, you, or anybody else. If you're a racist, you're a stupid idiot. And that's real talk. If you don't like somebody because of the skin of their color, something wrong with you. Seek help. You know, and you know that's my 2 minutes warning.
Why would we edit that out? Why would I edit it out? Why would the intern edit it out?
Well, you know, sometimes internists want to be everything PC, politically correct.
That's true.
So I'm just putting it out. Don't edit it out. And to the racist people, I still love y'all. Just stop being racist. Dislike somebody for doing something to you, not because their skin pigment lighter than yours, darker than yours, got Chinese eyes or whatever the case may be. Like people for people, dislike people for what they do to you, but still pray for them. That's all I'm saying. The mic love you, each and every one of you. And remember, we all in this quarantine together. And when it's time to come out, be safe. If you don't feel safe coming out, don't come out. For the people who feel like you're sick, please take care of yourself, get checked out. You know, we need everybody healthy and back so we can all get back to almost a normalcy of life.
The Mike and you, this is the R. I'm calling in regards to the records I believe teams will have. So I'm going to start with the AFC East. I believe the Buffalo Bills may win the division. I'll say at maybe 10-6. I will say the New England Patriots will go 6-10. The Miami Dolphins will go 6-10. And the New York Jets, I'll say they'll go 5-11. The AFC North, I'm going to go Pittsburgh will go 11-5. The Ratbirds will go 10-6. The Bungles will go 4-12, and the Browns will go 5-11 or 6-10. You say the AFC South, I'll go the Houston Texans will go 10-6. Tennessee Titans will go 9-7. The Jacksonville Jaguars won't even show up. Won't even tell them nothing. And the Indianapolis Colts, they could go 8-8 or 9-7, give or take. Now we got the AFC West. Here it is. I've got the Kansas City Chiefs going 12-4. I've got the Los Angeles Chargers going around 9-7. I've got the Las Vegas Raiders not even showing up. I'll give them 6-10. And who am I missing here? The Denver Broncos. Yeah, whatever. The Broncos. I'll get them sluts. I'll give them maybe 7-9. Those are my picks for everybody. And the division winners will be the Steelers, the Chiefs, the Buffalo Bills, and I'm going to say the Houston Texans. And my wild card team, I don't have none. You pick them. I don't have any. This is the R. I'm out.
It's your boy Jabba Juice, Jabba Trump, Jabba Ranks, Jabba the Chef, Jabba the Super Bowl championship fan. All the good Jabbas, you know how I do it. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Nobody's gotten sick with this Corona, Rona, COVID, whatever you want to call this pain in the ass disease. We should go well, missing sports. The last dance has been phenomenal, great. Draft was good, Chiefs was good, per usual. Tom Brady still a bitch. Gronkowski was a bitch. They're in Tampa. They got scared of that AFC. They had to go to the NFC. Just don't get worse. Saints winning that division, I believe. The Warriors, Steelers still suck. They trashed. Big Ben looks washed, out of shape, old, ugly. Ain't hell. But the Warriors, you still goofy motherfuckers. Let me tell you. Hope you, Z-Man, wife here doing good. Mikey, you still goofy as always, but I love my Canadian brother. Jabba Juice out. Peace.
Back. I can see we're doing a few teams: Raiders, Chargers, Browns, Jacksonville, Steelers for next season. If the season start up, it should, but we will see. In my prediction, like I told you, Mike, I'm still rolling with my Kansas City Chiefs against Tom Brady and the Buccaneers in Super Bowl. And my regular season MVP, I don't really give a damn. My home guy here, it could be David Carr for our kid. It could be whomever it has the regular season MVP. I don't care. But to me, I think the one that will get it, I'm gonna go with Drew Brees. Regular season MVP. Why? Because he never won one. He got 2 years left, maybe good football in him. I think he might go and pull it off this year. So my prediction: Chiefs, Buccaneers, Super Bowl. Drew Brees, MVP. And y'all be safe right here. Y'all keep your head up. Put listen to CNN News, Fox News, all these powerful networks that run by the Rothschild family that keep saying the same shit over and over again, try to scare y'all. Pick up the Bible, do something constructive, man, reading, or get your mind off this bullshit. And that's just real talk to everybody. So y'all be safe, y'all be easy. I'll holler. What's going on, fellas, man? I've been busy, bro. You know, working still, you know, looking at stocks and everything else, just touching my head above water. And in this pandemic, it ain't a pandemic, it's a plandemic, but I'm not worrying about all that right now. But anyway, wish everybody all good and safe and their family. But I'm gonna get on about my Chief picks, man. They did good to me, man. You know what I'm saying? We need D back in case Thornhill don't get back, you know, 100%. You know, they did good in the draft against some D backs. One got to run, I think, what, a 4.2, 4.3 speed, whatever, in 40. I like the linebacker that we got. They got a Mississippi. He run a what? 4.4, 4.5 and a 40. Can't remember. But then he had some off the field issues. I went hard on this one guy that worked for I think 810 Sports, 610 Sports, talking about his off the field issues. Just like this here, y'all. I don't give a damn if you're black or white. If these people got off the field issues and they ain't that damn good, they effed up their money of getting big time dollars. I don't give a rat ass what they did off the field. Because the Chiefs or any other organization gonna use their ability up till there's no more. So go on with all that nonsense, man. Cause I will clown you on your network. Period. And for example, I don't give a damn if the Royals got a Japanese guy that used to work for the Triads. I don't give a fuck about no damn Triads or where he came from. If he could pitch and give us a championship, that's all what matters to me, man. I don't care. Let the law deal with that. It's not all money. That's their money. They mess it up, that's on them. Move on. I'm trying to look at Dak Prescott in this situation, man. Nobody don't know what Dak Prescott is asking. So to me, I feel like go ahead and play with the Cowboys. They got any dog in case he don't show up or whatever. I say take the tag, Prescott. I see a few teams that he could play for next season. Steelers, maybe the Browns, because the Baker Mayfield don't do nothing this year. He should be out of there, period. And Jacksonville Jaguars. You know, you need to look at some other options. If you want to play against Mahomes twice a year, do this rep up, whatever, you can play for the Chargers or maybe the Raiders. You know, the guy is a decent quarterback.
Until next time, be safe, be easy, and remember, Pat Meter's greasy.